Hi, I am author Casey Bell, and I'm here reading some more of my book, The House on Atticus Lane. Here is part one of chapter two. Jacques is driving Cora, Jerica, and Ronald to the house on Atticus Lane. So are you guys excited to be the first to enter the house? Asked Jacques. I can't wait until we get back and tell everyone about it, says Ronald. Jerica says, if we get back, Cora asks. What does she mean by that? Jack replies, nothing. She's just pulling some legs. Are you guys sure everything is going to be okay? Asked Cora. Everything will be fine. I'm sure the rumors about the house are not true, says Jax. They park by the driveway of the house. Jax says, see, there isn't even a gate or a do not trespass sign. It's huge, says Ronald. I don't know, guys. It's pretty creepy, says Jerica. You're not punking out, are you? Asked Ronald. No, but maybe it wasn't such a good idea to come out here. Well, we're already out here, says Jax. We might as well go inside. What if the doors are locked? Asked Cora. How will we get in? We'll break in. I brought a bag full of tools, says Ronald. Why did you bring that? Asked Jerica. Just in case we may need them. I don't know, says Cora. What if the neighbors hear us? They might call the cops. What neighbors? Says Ronald. We're in a secluded area. Besides, if anyone hears anything, they'll probably just think it's the spirits of the slaves. Come on, guys. We've come this far. Don't back out now. Ronnie's right, says Jax. Let's just go in, check it out, take some pictures, and then we'll go home. Take pictures? Asked Cora. Why? So that we'll have proof that we came here. The first thing we need to do is take a picture of the Atticus Lane sign. I'll do it, says Ronald. He takes the camera from Jax and gets out of the car. He walks to the sign and takes a couple of pictures. Jax, Cora, and Jerica stay in the car. Cora says, I don't think we should be doing this. What if we get caught? Cora, would you stop worrying, says Jax. Nothing bad is going to happen. Ronald returns to the car. He puts his head in and asks, why are you guys getting out? Jax leaves the car. As soon as he does, Cora and Jerica follow. Now, are we sure we want to do this? Asks Jerica. I'm sure, says Ronald. Me too, says Jax. What about you, Cora? Asks Ronald. Well, I'm not going to stay in the car. Well, let's go into the house on Atticus Lane, says Ronald. They all walk to the front door. Jax knocks on the door. Jerica asks, why are you knocking? No one lives here. I don't know. I guess it's a habit. Ronald goes to open the door. Well, look at that. It's unlocked. They all walk in the house. Jerica shuts the door while Cora speaks. It's pretty dark in here. Are there any lights? Probably not, says Jerica, unless someone is paying the electric bill. No problem, says Ronald. I have not only flashlights, but lanterns as well. He takes them out of his bag. Each one of them takes one and turns them on. So now what do we do? Asks Cora. We split up and search the house, says Ronald. We are not splitting up, says Cora. We came together and we'll stay together. Ronald asks, what are you, afraid? Shut up, Ronnie, replies Cora. Guys, please, says Jerica. We'll go together. Jerica goes to the left. Where are you going? Asks Jax. I don't know, but we have to start somewhere. This looks like the kitchen. Ronald takes out a touch lamp and places it on the counter. He presses it and turns it on. Wow, that's light. That thing is bright, says Jax. You really prepared yourself, says Jerica. I was ready for this, says Ronald. Well, it looks like a regular kitchen to me, says Jerica. Nothing too scary. Cora searches through the cabinets. Hey, guys, look. They still have a couple of dishes in here. Ronald opens the refrigerator and then laughs. What's so funny? Asks Jax. Ronald continues. They still have a box of baking soda in the fridge. Well, that is pretty boring, says Jerica. Let's go to the next room. Wait, says Jax. We need to take a picture. I'll take it, says Jerica. Everyone get in. Jax, Cora, and Ronald stand in front of the counter after Jerica takes the picture. Ronald yells boo to Cora. Cora responds, Ronnie, stop fooling around. Okay, let's go to the dining room, says Jerica. They all follow her. They go from the dining room to the living room to the den and to the family room. This place is pretty boring, says Jerica. I have no clue why I was afraid. Ronald responds, wait, until we go upstairs. The monsters are probably in the closets. Oh, please, Ronnie, says Jerica. The only monster around here is you. Cora laughs. You are a monster and you owe me strawberry milk. You haven't gotten over that yet? No, not until I enjoy my strawberry milk. Well, there's nothing much in this room, says Jerica. It seems like whoever was in here after they all died cleaned this place out pretty well. We don't actually know if all the slave stories are true, replies Jacques. They could be false. Maybe the last people who lived here were just regular people. So where do we go next? Asks Cora. There's nothing much left down here except for the laundry room, says Jerica. I say we go upstairs. What was that? Asked Ronald. What was what? Asked Jacques. That noise, Cora responds. What noise? I didn't hear anything. Ronnie, stop playing around, commands Jerica. Enough with your silly little games. It's time to get serious. I'm not playing. It sounded like someone was coming downstairs. Ronnie, stop playing, says Cora. He is playing, right? Yes, he is, says Jacques. You didn't hear anything. I seriously did. Jacques walks towards the staircase. See? There's nothing or nobody here. Remember, we're in a secluded place. The only people here are us. If you heard anything, it was just your imagination. Now stop playing and let's go upstairs. They walk upstairs. Cora asks, which room did we go into first? Let's go into the master bedroom first, says Jacques. They walk in the room in awe. This room is beautiful, says Cora. They left the sheets on the bed and they're so luxurious. Wow, that must be them, says Ronald. Who are you talking about? Asks Jacques. Look, Ronald points at the picture. The Stevens, that must be Chester. That's Cynthia May, their two sons, and that's their daughter. So maybe the rumors are true, says Jacques. What do you think about that, Jerica? There's no response, Jacques says. Jerica, so what do you think? Cora turns around. Where did she go? She was right behind us. Where could she have gone? Asked Jacques. She probably just went into another room, says Ronald. What was that? Asked Cora. What did you hear? Asked Ronald. It sounded like the front door just opened. The three of them walk out of the room and near the stairs to see the doors open. Jacques asks, did you guys leave the door open? No, says Ronald. I thought Jerica closed it. She was the last one in. Maybe she went to the car, says Cora. Why would she do that? Asked Ronald. I don't know. Where else could she have gone? I'm going to check, says Jacques. He walks downstairs, and as he goes to the door, it shuts. When he goes to open it, it doesn't open. What the hell? Yells Jacques. What's wrong? Asks Ronald. The door won't open. Oh, I knew we should have come here. Oh, I knew we shouldn't have come here, says Cora. Maybe you're not opening it correctly, suggests Ronald. I'm doing everything. I'm turning, pushing, and pulling. What else can I do? Ronald walks to the doors and tries to open it, but it won't. Are we locked in here? Asks Cora. No, asks Jacques. Everything is just fine. Everyone just calm down. We'll just go back upstairs and find Jerica. Once we find her, Ronald will find something in his goodie bag to break us out of here, and then we'll go home. But what if we don't find Jerica? Asks Cora. We're going to find her, says Jacques. They all return upstairs to search for her. They reluctantly decide to separate and search for her. As they search, a knock is heard. Once Cora hears it, she screams and calls for Jacques and Ronald. Where are you, Jacques? Jacques, Ronnie, stop playing. Ronald, where are you? She runs into them. Oh my gosh, I want to go home now. We can't leave here without Jerica, says Jacques. We can come back in the morning, replies Cora. Did you hear the knocking? Yes, what was that? Replies Ronald. I don't know, but I want to leave now, says Cora. We have to find Jerica first, says Jacques. We looked everywhere and she couldn't be found. Let's just call the police and go home. Cora, we can't do that. Do you know how much trouble we would get into coming in here? Asked Jacques. I thought you said everything was going to be okay. Besides, we're not trespassing. There was no sign. Yeah, but this isn't our house, so it's like breaking and entering, replies Jacques. You said that everything was okay. You said that nothing bad was going to happen. Then what the hell is this? Cora, just calm down. I am sure that Jerica is in here. She couldn't have gone far, says Jacques. Maybe the spirits took her outside, says Ronald. Oh my gosh, replies Cora. I should have never came here. Let's just keep searching. Ronald and Cora, you stay up here. I'll go downstairs. They continue to search for Jerica. As they do, so some noises are heard throughout the home. Did you hear that? Asked Cora. What did you hear? Asked Ronald. It sounded like whispering. Whispering? Who would be whispering? Either Jerica playing tricks or those spirits. Can't we go home? We'll leave Jacques here and the two of us can go. How are we going to go anywhere, Cora? Jacques has the keys. Don't you have anything in your bag to hotwire a car? You're really scared. Of course I'm scared, Jerica. Jerica just completely disappeared. There's no telling what's going to happen to us. Nothing bad is going to happen to us, Cora. How do you know? Trust me, Cora, I promise. Could you promise, Jerica? If something happened to her, then something is bound to happen to us. Unless, of course, we get out of here. Cora, there is nothing to worry about. Let's just keep searching. They go into another room searching for Jerica. As they do, they hear a scream. What was that? Was that Jerica? Asked Cora. Jerica, Jerica, where are you? Are you okay? We're looking for you. Where are you? She looks at Ronald. How come she's not responding to me? Maybe she can't hear you. As they continue to look, they hear someone coming up the stairs. Oh my gosh, they're coming to get us. They're going to kill us. Cora, calm down. It's probably just Jacques walking upstairs. Probably? As they continue to hear the footsteps, Cora begins to cry. I don't want to die. Cora, just calm down. Finally, Jacques and Jerica into the room. Oh my goodness, where the hell have you been? Asked Cora. I went into another room and I got thrown into a trap door. I kept walking until I found another door. It led me to the downstairs living room. It was amazing. I have to take you guys through there. No, I want to go home now. Did you hear the screaming? Yes, that was me, says Jerica. I walked into Jacques and I got a little scared. Well, I'm glad that you're okay. Let's go home. They all go downstairs and try to exit, but the door still won't open. How come it's not opening? Asks Cora. I don't know, replies Jacques, but we can't leave unless it opens. Break a window, we'll leave from there, says Cora. Ronald takes a book out of his bag, ready to throw it. As he does, the room gets unbelievably cold. Jerica asks them if they felt the air, and they all agree that the air just got colder. Ronald ignores the airs and throws the book at the window. Once he does, the book bounces off the window and lands on the floor. The window does not break. What the hell, says Ronald. Try it again, says Cora. He throws it a couple of times and nothing happens. Jacques takes the bag and swings it at the window, but it does not break. Cora begins to cry again. If I don't get out of here, I am going to scream so loud that someone will hear us and they will have to come over here. We're secluded, says Jerica. No one is going to hear you. Well, what do we do now? Asks Ronald. Let me show you the pathway I found. It is so cool. I don't want to, says Cora. Oh, come on, there's no reason to be afraid. Just like Albert said, there are no such things as ghosts. They all follow Jerica upstairs into a bedroom, into the closet. They follow her down into the pathway. It leads to a smaller room.